Hello, this is Sarfaz Niazi, May 7th, COVID-19 update. Many parts of the world are coming out of lockdown. In New Delhi, within the last few days, the infections have gone up 10 times. US is still not coming down, even though New York did. The second wave is totally anticipated, and the winter flu season has little to do with the virus than with how we interact with each other during winter time. So it's going to be inevitable. I'm afraid we may repeat the history of 1917, when we came out of lockdown only to be forced back and lose another 30 million people. Will be like losing another 100 million today. The first patient in Europe was a man who walked into a hospital in France on 27th of December. They didn't know what to do with him, so he was not reported. But it was not until March 14th that the lockdown came. A lot of lives were lost. China did not share the information for 2 weeks because they wanted to amass all the medical supplies. What can I say? The FDA has issued warning to many antibody kit suppliers because they don't work. There are few of them that work, are listed on FDA website, and they have given them 10 days to prove it or stop selling. And the proof the FDA requires is that no more than 5% false negative, no more than 10% false positive, in case you need to know how to judge the kit. I can bet you most of them will fail. MIT has come up with a new diagnostic kit, which is a hybrid between the PCR technology, which is growing more or expanding the DNA, and a tag to detect it, which is from CRISPR technology. This kit is supposed to be as fast as a pregnancy test kit and perhaps the cheapest possible kit. And I think this, in my opinion, will revolutionize how we handle this pandemic as soon as the kit becomes available. I was being critical of President Trump. I even filed a petition with the White House for promoting drugs that should not be promoted in the treatment of COVID-19. Now he has a company. Prime Minister Abe of Japan is now promoting a drug called Imogen, which is manufactured by a very close friend who owns Fujifilm. That's the company that makes it. And Japan has spent $130 million to amass all this medicine, which is known to produce birth defects and very serious side effects. I do not suggest anyone to look into it. I guess some things other than the virus is also contagious. It is now well established that direct exposure to sun will kill the virus in just a matter of few seconds. But don't take this that you will be safe on the beaches. Not every part of your body will be exposed to sun all the time. And there is no protection if someone sneezes or is close to you, because the sun rays do not kill the virus which is in the air so fast. Another report says that the higher apes, Dragutins, have 99% same DNA code as us, and they are likely to get infected by COVID-19. Other species have been infected, but they haven't shown the symptoms. But I think the apes are at bigger risk from humans. By the way, you can tell an ape from a monkey by a missing tail, in case. And the report came this morning from a very reputable institution claiming that before coming to USA, the virus that came from Europe had mutated and became more ferocious. Many scientists have immediately challenged it, and they said, and I do too, they should have waited long enough to get it peer reviewed and published. Generally, this virus does not mutate very fast, similar to its sibling SARS-1, which means that you do have immunity for a few months at least, maybe a couple years, and if it never mutates for much longer. So if you had infection, yes, you will have some immunity, but that doesn't mean you cannot get reinfected, or you don't know for how long you will remain contagious to others, even though your nasal swab test says you are negative. Those are the things that worry me a lot. How do we continue, and for how long, the distancing part of it. At this point, I strongly urge you to follow the social distancing in case you have to go out. Wear your mask. Know that virus can also transmit through eyes. So that's the one thing that has been widely ignored. Cover your eyes with the glasses if you can. But in the meantime, stay safe, stay happy, because like everything else in life, this too shall pass. Thank you.